Your spiritual energy is a force that cannot be ignored. It has the power to move mountains, to shift the very atmosphere around you, and to transform lives without you even trying. This energy isn't just felt by you, it leaves an impression on everyone you encounter. In this video, we will explore 7 profound signs that your spiritual energy is affecting the people around you in ways you may not even realize. From achieving the impossible to sensing others' true intentions, these signs reveal the deeper power within you. Let's dive into this transformative journey. Sign number 1. You can achieve the impossible. When your spiritual energy reaches its peak, an incredible shift occurs within you. You begin to accomplish feats that others would deem impossible. But this isn't just about physical strength or sheer determination. It's about tapping into a higher realm, where divine energy guides and empowers your every move. With this heightened spiritual energy, tasks that once seemed unattainable or overwhelming become surprisingly easy. As your energy aligns with the divine, you become a vessel through which the impossible is made possible. Your actions flow with a sense of ease and purpose, as though the universe itself is supporting you. What others struggle with, you navigate with clarity and grace, achieving results that leave them in awe. This phenomenon isn't just about physical accomplishments, it extends to your ability to manifest your intentions, solve complex problems, or find solutions to challenges that would typically take years to overcome. The energy you carry accelerates your actions, amplifying your abilities in ways that are almost supernatural. It's as though the boundaries of what is possible in the material world expand, and you find yourself effortlessly moving through them. In Islamic history, we see examples of this kind of divine intervention through heightened spiritual alignment. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, performed miracles that seemed to defy the laws of nature. One of the most well-known miracles is the splitting of the moon, which was a direct result of his profound connection to the divine. His spiritual energy allowed him to perform acts that transcended the limits of human capability, demonstrating the power of alignment with a higher spiritual force. As you continue to strengthen your own spiritual energy, you too will find that what once seemed impossible now becomes part of your reality. You realize that the constraints others place on their abilities do not apply to you, because your spiritual energy operates on a different level, one that surpasses the boundaries of what is typically seen as achievable. While the ability to achieve the impossible is awe-inspiring, this powerful energy doesn't just change your own life, it deeply affects those around you as well. As you progress on your spiritual journey, you'll find that your heightened energy allows you to understand others on a level that goes beyond surface interactions, enabling you to sense their true intentions without a word being spoken. Sign number 2. You can sense others' intentions instantly. As your spiritual energy grows, so does your ability to perceive things that are not immediately visible to the ordinary eye. One of the most striking abilities that comes with this heightened energy is a deep intuition, a sixth sense that allows you to instantly understand the true intentions of those around you. You don't just hear what people say or see what they do, you can feel the unspoken truths that lie beneath the surface. This is more than just picking up on subtle body language or reading between the lines. It's an inner knowing that gives you access to the deepest corners of a person's mind. When you develop this ability, you start to notice things others may miss. You can tell when someone is being genuine or when they're hiding their true feelings or motivations. It's as if a veil is lifted and you can see through the facades people put up in their interactions. This heightened awareness allows you to navigate relationships with ease, but it can also be overwhelming, especially when you encounter people who are not honest or are hiding their true intentions. This gift of perception can make some people uncomfortable as they realize that you can sense their hidden agendas or unspoken thoughts. It may feel as though you are invading their privacy, even if that is not your intention. People might react in unexpected ways. Some may become defensive, while others may feel exposed and uneasy. The intensity of this energy often forces others to confront their own truths, which can make them feel vulnerable. In Islamic tradition, this concept of heightened perception is known as Basirah, or inner sight. It's an elevated form of spiritual insight that allows a person to see beyond the material world and understand the deeper truths of existence. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, exhibited this remarkable ability throughout his life. He was known to discern the hearts and intentions of those around him, even when they tried to hide their true feelings or plans. This divine gift enabled him to guide his followers with wisdom, knowing not just what was said, but what was meant. As you embrace your own heightened intuition, you may find yourself in similar situations, sensing the underlying currents of thought and emotion in those you encounter. While this can be an incredible asset, it also comes with the responsibility to use this gift wisely and with compassion, understanding that not everyone is ready to face the truths that you can see so clearly. Beyond this deep awareness of others' intentions, your spiritual energy accelerates your pace in life in ways that others may not fully understand. This leads to another sign. You find that you can accomplish more in less time, with an almost supernatural efficiency. Sign number 3. You seem to move at a different speed. As your spiritual energy intensifies, one of the most noticeable signs is the way you begin to move through life at an entirely different pace. You find that tasks that once took hours or days to complete are now finished in a fraction of the time. You accomplish more with greater efficiency, and the burden of time seems to lift from your shoulders. This is not simply a matter of working faster. It is the result of your energy flowing in alignment with a higher purpose, allowing everything you do to unfold more smoothly and quickly. Your actions are no longer bound by the usual constraints of time. You make decisions more rapidly, and your mind moves through complex problems with ease. While others may struggle to keep up, you find yourself operating at an accelerated pace, almost as though you are operating in a higher gear. There's a sense of divine flow that propels you forward, and you begin to accomplish things that once seemed impossible, simply because your energy is moving you through life with heightened momentum. The impact of this is significant. You feel as though time bends in your favor, and you start achieving what would typically take years in a matter of months. Your productivity soars, and you find that you have more energy left over at the end of the day than others. While most people experience the fatigue of long hours, you seem to thrive, energized by the divine flow of your spiritual energy. In Islamic tradition, this phenomenon is known as Barakah, a divine blessing that accelerates one's actions and amplifies their results. Barakah is the manifestation of spiritual abundance that makes time and efforts work in your favor. The lives of many Islamic saints and scholars were marked by this blessing, as they achieved remarkable feats in less time and with fewer resources than would seem possible. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known to have experienced Barakah in his life, whether it was in his time, his guidance, or his deeds. He completed extraordinary tasks with apparent ease, as divine blessings supported his every move. As you experience this speed and efficiency in your own life, you will notice that things seem to fall into place with little effort. Challenges that would usually slow others down don't hold you back. The flow of energy that guides your actions is so powerful that it propels you to the finish line faster than you ever thought possible. While your newfound speed and efficiency are remarkable, this surge of energy doesn't just affect your own life, it begins to influence those around you in ways that challenge them, often forcing them to confront their own limitations, whether they realize it or not. Sign number 4. You naturally inspire or challenge others. As your spiritual energy expands, you begin to notice that those around you are affected by your presence in profound ways. It's not just that people admire you or look up to you, but rather that your energy challenges them to grow. Without even trying, you inspire change in others. Your heightened spiritual state acts as a mirror, reflecting their own weaknesses and encouraging them to confront their limitations. The energy you radiate creates a subtle but powerful force, pushing people to step out of their comfort zones and embrace personal growth. You don't have to speak or instruct for this influence to take hold. Your very presence can trigger a shift in others' beliefs, habits, and actions. People may feel a desire to improve themselves when they are around you, even if they don't fully understand why. Some will embrace the challenge and rise to meet it, while others may resist, feeling uncomfortable with the mirror you hold up to them. Either way, your energy compels those in your vicinity to evolve, sometimes in ways they never anticipated. This is the power of spiritual alignment. Your energy becomes a catalyst for transformation. It encourages those around you to reflect deeply on their own lives, and sometimes this reflection forces them to confront uncomfortable truths about themselves. For some, this challenge leads to growth, spiritual awakening, and a higher level of self-awareness. For others, it can be a source of discomfort as they are confronted with parts of themselves they may not be ready to face. In Islamic tradition, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, demonstrated this transformative power through his interactions with others. His presence alone challenged people to rethink their actions, beliefs, and values. The Prophet, peace be upon him, would often guide people by showing them the deeper truths of existence, pushing them to evolve spiritually. His companions, who were initially unaware of their potential, grew into spiritually elevated individuals because they were constantly challenged by his wisdom and energy. As your spiritual energy continues to grow, you too may find that your presence becomes a quiet but powerful force of change for those around you. You inspire, challenge, and elevate others without force, simply by embodying the energy that flows within you. With this powerful influence comes an underlying tension. While your energy naturally attracts others, it can also cause discomfort for those who are not yet ready to face the truths you bring to light. This dynamic often leads to unexpected reactions and shifts in your relationships as people wrestle with the changes your energy provokes. Sign number 5. People feel drawn to you but are uncomfortable. One of the most paradoxical signs of heightened spiritual energy is the way it affects those around you. People are magnetically drawn to you. Your energy is compelling, and they feel an irresistible pull to be near you. They may seek your guidance, want to be in your presence, or feel an unexplainable connection. However, this attraction is often tempered by a deep sense of discomfort. While they feel the pull of your energy, they also feel uneasy, as though your presence is too intense or overwhelming. It's as though the force of your spiritual energy creates a kind of friction that others instinctively sense. This unique dynamic can leave people confused and conflicted. On one hand, they are fascinated by your aura and want to engage with you. On the other, they may feel threatened or unsettled by the power that emanates from you. This discomfort stems from the fact that your energy is pure and unfiltered, forcing people to confront aspects of themselves they may not be ready to face. In some cases, they may not even understand why they feel this way. They simply sense that your energy is different, and it stirs something deep within them. The impact of this is complex. Some people may become defensive, trying to keep their distance, or even avoid you altogether. Others may be drawn to you even more, unable to resist the pull of your spiritual presence. The mixture of attraction and discomfort creates an almost magnetic tension, and you may find that people's reactions toward you are unpredictable. They might admire you one moment, then pull away the next, unsure of how to handle the intensity of your energy. In Islamic history, we see similar reactions to spiritually advanced individuals. The presence of figures like the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, and other saints was known to have a magnetic but intimidating effect on those around them. People were often drawn to the Prophet, peace be upon him, for his wisdom and guidance, yet his spiritual presence could be overwhelming. He embodied divine energy in a way that made those who encountered him feel both awe and a deep sense of self-reflection. This dichotomy, the pull of spiritual attraction alongside the discomfort it caused, was a sign of his elevated spiritual state. As your own spiritual energy intensifies, you may find that this push and pull becomes more pronounced. People may feel both drawn to you and yet unsettled by the strength of your presence. This dynamic is part of the natural process of spiritual growth. Your energy stirs the hidden layers within others, whether they are ready for it or not. While the attraction and discomfort you evoke in others is striking, the pressure of maintaining such powerful energy can sometimes feel overwhelming. The constant internal struggle of balancing this energy while navigating the reactions of those around you creates its own set of challenges. Sign number 6. You feel a constant underlying pressure. As your spiritual energy deepens, you may begin to feel a constant underlying pressure, a sense that you are always being urged toward growth and improvement. This is not a pressure of the physical world, but one that comes from within, from the very core of your being. It's a pull toward higher levels of consciousness, a desire to elevate yourself spiritually and mentally. There's always something more to achieve, something deeper to uncover, and this urge keeps you moving forward. However, this drive for continual improvement can sometimes feel like an invisible burden, weighing on you even when you're not consciously pursuing it. The impact of this pressure is both motivating and exhausting. On one hand, it pushes you to reach new heights, to accomplish more than you thought possible, and to constantly refine your actions and thoughts. On the other, it can feel like you're never quite satisfied, as if no matter how much you achieve, there's always a greater calling, a deeper path to follow. This inner pressure can leave you feeling drained or even isolated, as the pursuit of spiritual elevation demands more of you than you realize. You might find yourself constantly striving, but never quite able to rest fully because your energy is always urging you forward. In Islamic history, many spiritually advanced individuals, including the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, experienced similar pressures. As the final messenger, the Prophet, peace be upon him, was tasked with an enormous responsibility, and his life was filled with both miraculous achievements and intense tests. While he was aligned with divine will, his journey was not free of challenges. He faced constant tests of patience, endurance, and faith, all while guiding his followers towards spiritual enlightenment. These divine responsibilities, along with the need for personal growth, often placed immense pressure on him. This constant push for growth, while a sign of spiritual elevation, can sometimes feel overwhelming. It's a reminder that the more spiritually aligned you become, the more responsibility you carry. The pressure to continue evolving can weigh heavily on your heart and mind, urging you to push yourself further. But remember, this drive also reflects the deep and transformative energy flowing through you, which is part of your spiritual journey. Amidst this constant pressure, there will come a time when you must retreat, both physically and spiritually. This retreat is necessary to protect and restore your energy, allowing you to regain balance before continuing your journey. Sign number 7. You feel the need to withdraw to protect your energy. As your spiritual energy intensifies, you may notice a growing need to withdraw from the world around you. This isn't a retreat out of fear or frustration, but rather a natural necessity to protect and recharge your energy. Just as physical bodies need rest, your spiritual essence requires solitude and reflection to maintain balance. The constant flow of energy you give out to others can leave you feeling depleted, and without time for retreat, you risk losing your alignment or overwhelming yourself with the pressure of external expectations. This need for withdrawal comes not only from the intensity of your spiritual energy, but also from the demands placed on you by those around you. Your heightened energy influences others in profound ways, and this can lead to emotional or energetic drain. When you give so much of yourself, it's essential to step back and recalibrate. Solitude allows you to reconnect with your inner source of strength, regain clarity, and restore your sense of purpose. It becomes a time for personal reflection, for understanding your journey, and for realigning your spirit with divine guidance. The impact of this need for withdrawal is clear. You might find yourself retreating more often, seeking places of quiet or prayer to recenter and protect your spiritual energy. This time alone helps you sift through your experiences, refine your thoughts, and regain the strength needed to continue your work in the world. The moments of solitude are not a sign of weakness, but rather a powerful acknowledgement of the need to nurture your energy so that you can continue to serve others with clarity and purpose. In Islamic tradition, the practice of spiritual retreat, or itikaf, offers profound insight into this necessity. Itikaf is a practice where individuals withdraw from the outside world to focus on worship, prayer, and self-reflection, often performed in the last 10 days of Ramadan. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, would regularly engage in itikaf, using this time to reconnect with Allah and recharge spiritually. During these periods of retreat, the Prophet, peace be upon him, would focus entirely on prayer, meditation, and reflection, creating a space where his energy could be restored. Other saints in Islamic history have followed similar practices, understanding that withdrawal is not an escape, but a vital process for spiritual preservation and growth. As you embrace this aspect of your spiritual journey, you may find that these moments of retreat are essential for your continued growth. They are opportunities for you to protect your energy, regain focus, and prepare yourself for the challenges ahead. Without this time of retreat, you risk depleting your spiritual resources and losing your alignment. But with it, you ensure that your energy remains vibrant and aligned with your higher purpose. Thank you for joining us in exploring the 7 signs your spiritual energy is scaring people. These unique insights are just the beginning of your spiritual journey. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, be sure to join our Discord community, link in the description, where you can connect with like-minded individuals, share your experiences, and continue your spiritual growth together. Stay tuned for more lessons, and remember, your energy has the power to transform not only your life, but the lives of others.